guys, welcome to your channel Travel with Megha. Today we are going to speak about the scholarship that is of the Piemonte region, EDISU scholarship. So the main university is University of Pavia and University of Turino comes under this region, but University of Pavia has little bit of changes for this scholarship. So you can always go to the Pavia University website under scholarship and you can read their separate call. They are not major changes, only changes in little bit changes in the amount and in the merit requirements. They need you to have a certain kind of percentage. So I'll put the link in the description. You can go and watch. If I'll get time, then I will make a separate video for Pavia University as well, but more or less all the details will be same. Also, if you are from the different region and you're not from this university, you can still watch this video because the regional scholarship is almost same. In today's video we are going to speak about the benefits you will receive, the requirements. It is an income requirement as well as a merit requirement. So we will also speak about the EDISU Piemonte document and also about the EDISU Piemonte value of the income bracket you have to show, in details about the documents you have to show, the application process, the documents you have to submit with application, the ranking procedures and the publications, payment schedules as well. So we're going to discuss on a lot of different topics, so stay till the end. First of all, let's talk about the benefits. So if you are the winner of the scholarship, you will receive approx 5,000 euro per year. Two ways your amount can be decreased, but if you are less than 15,000 euro, you will get the full scholarship amount. Second case where the benefits can be reduced, if you're taking accommodation, then they will deduct the charges for the accommodation, that is approx 7 euro per day from your scholarship installments. Then you will receive the accommodation, as I said, free of cost. I mean, they will deduct the charges from you, but that will be very minimal. Then you will receive the free meal one time, and second meal will be at the subsidized rate around 2.50 euro per meal. The documents you need for the scholarship, you need 4 documents for the scholarship. First, you need the family income composition. Under family income composition, you have to show the name and surname, the occupation of the family members, the age of family members. Done. Okay. Second document, you have to show the family income. The family income, again you will mention the name and surname of the family, what they do and their income individually. Okay. Third document you have to show is the bank certificate. The bank certificate you have to show of the each family members, like mother, father, brother, sister, everyone. If your brother or sister is still a student, or your mother is retired, your father is retired, or they are unemployed, you have to provide the documents to prove these things. If your brother is, like, for a student document, you can show the enrollment or the admission letter. For unemployed, you have to show the unemployment letter. For retirement, you have to show the retirement letter. Okay. Now, which year you have to show? You have to show of the last year. Okay. Same with the family income composition. Very important thing, you don't have to legalize your bank document. You have to just legalize your family unit information, your family income, and your property certificate. Okay. So now the fourth document is the property certificate. Again, property you have to show of all your family members, any assets they have. Okay, movable, immovable assets that they have. And of course you have to get them legalized as well. Okay, so you have to show it of last year. Very most important thing is, whenever you will make any of these type of certificates, please mention clearly that which year these certificates belong to. If it's 2019, if it's 2020, please mention this clearly. You can make all these documents. Okay, so making these documents can be a little bit tricky, but if you know the process in smooth way, you don't have any problem. I've also explained in details in the scholarship document as well. You can go and watch that as well. Also in logistics scholarship, because the documents will be same for all the scholarships. Okay, how you have to prepare the documents, only the details, the call of the scholarship will be different. Okay, so let's start about how you have to prepare these documents. So first of all, for the Indians, I am telling you. Okay, so for the Indian country, or for the country people who comes under the Hague Convention, so first you can prepare these documents at your home in a Word file. After then you have to go to the Tehsildar, also revenue officer. You can also do this from any ministers. Okay, they will put a sign and signature on these documents. Please don't do it for the bank certificate. You don't have to legalize your bank certificate. Only for the family income, the property certificate, you have to do all these procedures. Okay, so you have to get this notarized. Once it will be notarized, you have to visit to MEA to get the apostille of that whole Hague Convention. Okay, the same you did it for your educational documents. Okay, then you have to do the translation of the document, and you have to get this legalized from the Italian consular or embassy. Okay, but in this call it was mentioned that if you are doing the apostille, that is already a legalization of document, so you don't have to visit to the Italian consulate for again one, you know, legalization. Okay, you can just do the translation and that's it, that's enough. Okay, but still I will tell you to please confirm it once from the scholarship people, mail them and ask them once, because like I have read it like 3 to 4 times, the same thing was written in a para. So you don't need again legalization from Italian consulate. Okay, now for the people from the Pakistan or the country where you don't have a Hague Convention thing, so what you will do is you will again you have a different place to make these documents, not the revenue officer. You have to go to, for the property, different place, for income a different place. I will mention where in the description, you can go and check. After then you have to get these document legalization. You have to go to the Italian consulate, they will do the legalization, but before that you have to also do the translation of the documents. Okay, if in any case you guys are unable to do the apostille or the legalization for Pakistani students from their home country, you can do it from Italy. Now for the people from the poor countries, so Nepal, Bangladesh and Sri Lanka, you guys don't have to do all these things. Okay, making document, revenue office, don't have to go anywhere. You just have to go to the Italian consulate and they will make your document, that's it. The documents, one more document is their ISE Verificato, that also you have to submit with the application. I will explain this under the requirements and then I will tell you the application process as well. Okay, what other documents you have to submit. So let's speak about the requirements. So you have to fulfill the income requirement as well as the merit requirements. Okay, for income requirement you have to show when you will come here. I mean, for the first year students, for taking the first installment it will be income based. For taking the second installment it will be the merit based. Okay, how they will know that you're eligible by income or no? They will check your ISE Verificato document. Okay, ISE Verificato tells your economic condition. So ISE Verificato value as per the scholarship official, it should not be more than around 23,000 euro per year. Okay, so it includes also your income and plus your property valuation or your assets valuation. So usually they take like 20% of your yearly property valuation and they sum up with your income, your family income. They also consider number of family members, that's why they ask for the family composition certificate. Okay, and they will like divide the income among all the family members. They will also consider the purchasing power of the amount, the money in your country. They will also check, you know, the exchange value of Europe and your country's currency, and then they will calculate the final ISE Verificato value. Okay, as I also told you in the starting of the video that the winner of the scholarship around 5,000 euro, the full amount, okay, will also depend upon which income bracket you lie. So there are like 2 brackets, one is from 0 to 15,000 euro per year and then 50,000 euro per year to 26,000 euro per year approx. Okay, so if you lie in the first bracket you will get the full amount, if you lie in the second bracket you will get so it's just very obvious. If you have more income you will get less benefits. If you have very less income you will get more benefits. Okay, it's just work like that. Now, how you will make this ISE Verificato document? To make this ISE Verificato document you just need to submit the document. Just now I told you the 4 documents with your passport, and you have to open the ticket in the EDISU portal and you will submit these things, and they will contact with staff people. You don't have to do it like in Lajadisco scholarship. You don't have to contact to the staff people, CAF. They will make your documents. Okay, the EDISU will submit your documents to the SAF people. They will share your email ID with SAF people, and SAF people will take like approx 72 hours and they will send your ISE Verificato on your email ID. So please make sure to provide right email ID and keep on checking your email. Okay, like in 1 day or in 2 days. Okay, if you don't receive your ISE Verificato before the deadline, okay, then you can submit the receipt of that you have applied for ISE Verificato. In Lajadisco you need to submit the fees. Here you don't have to submit any single penny and it will be done free of charges. Now how to exactly apply for the scholarship? Okay, so you have to obviously fill the application form. For that you need to have a codice utenti. Okay, I mean if you are second year students you already have a SPID code or PIN, you can access with that. If you're a first year students you need to have codice utenti, and for that you need to do the registration, and for that you need the codice fiscale. Okay, codice fiscale you can generate by yourself. You need your name, surname and your date of birth. You will fill the application form, you will download the application form, you will attach the document. So you will sign the application form, you will sign the PIN request form. I mean you have to request the PIN from them that you can use every time and for further future process and for checking your ranking and all. Submit these documents, your PIN form and your passport copy and you have to transmit it online in PDF format, only PDF format, and the file should not exceed 1 MB. Okay, after that, this process, you have to submit more additional documents in person, or you have to courier it, or you can send some of your friend or any other known person to submit this document to the EDISU office, okay, in Piemonte, in this region. Okay, they will provide you address, everything in the call. Okay, so what documents you have to send in person? You have to submit all these 4 documents, the original with the translation. Then you have to submit the ISE Certificato, the Codice Fiscale, as well as your visa copy. Okay, visa copy. The deadline will be 3rd September to submit all these documents. For the students who wants to apply for both scholarship and accommodation, for the students who just want to apply for scholarship, deadline will be in 1st October. Okay, but there is another thing. If you don't have a visa copy now, you will be given another deadline. By that date, you don't have a visa copy, you will give another deadline by September 15 if you want to take both the scholarship and accommodation. If you want to take only scholarship, the deadline will be 28th November to submit all these documents. I mean the visa document. Okay, these documents you will submit beforehand, but you will be only left with the visa, so you can submit by 28th November. After that, what are the schedule for the ranking and everything? Okay, so let's see the timelines for this. So 21st July last year the call came, 3rd September was the last date. After then, the first list of the scholarship was published on 38th October. Then they gave you approx 1 month to submit any complaint you want. And if you're not in the provisional ranking list, and if they have provided you that this document is missing or that document is missing, you have to put a complaint. Or if you feel that the decision is not right, you can put a complaint. You will get 1 month to do that. Okay, that is till 28th of November they get that. And then the final ranking list was published last year on 15th December. Okay, and the final amount they received by end of the December, like in 15 days they released the first amount of payment. But you need to enroll in the university by that time, and you need to submit your IBAN number by 38th November if you want to receive your first installment at the end of December. Okay, otherwise it will be delayed. Again, these things are based on the last year call. This year call, things may change, but it won't be major changes. Few minor changes will be there, so you can always refer to this video. Now the payment schedule, how the payment will be. Okay, as you know that the payment of the first 1 year will be in 2 installments, the first installment, second installment. But here, like 25% of the scholarship amount you will receive in December if you submit that I told you the IBAN number. The second installment you will receive in 2 parts. Okay, and for second installment you need to also show your merit requirements. The merit requirement is nothing only but the subject you will pass, and you have to show certain credits. Okay, so you have to show 10 credits by 25th of February to receive 20% of the second installment payment. Okay, then in order to receive the balance amount, you have to show 20 credit by 10th of August. Okay, and then you will receive this amount in November. Okay, oh sorry. For the second installment, that is 75% amount, you will receive in 2 parts. Okay, so first 20% you will receive in the end of the July, but for that you have to show the merit requirement. You have to bring 10 credits by 25th of February. Okay, by receiving the remaining amount of second installment and the total first year scholarship, you need to bring 20 credits by 10th of August, and you will receive the payment by end of the November. Okay, now if you don't bring your 20 credits by 10th of August, you will get another deadline, that is 38th November. Okay, if you bring that by 38th November, you don't have to return the money, but you are not getting anything. Okay, but if you also don't bring it by 38th November and you bring it after that, then you have to return the benefits and money and the accommodation amount that you have, the benefits that you have received from food and accommodation, everything you have to return it back to the EDISU scholarship. Okay, usually, not in all the cases, they ask for the money from the students, but they put it as a clause so that the students should take the scholarship as seriously, and only the deserving students should get the scholarship. Okay, but like I have not heard till yet that anybody has returned their scholarship amount. But I have not yet heard anything like that anybody has returned their scholarship amount or something like that. But still, to be in safe side, please do bring your credits by that date. Okay. Now, last thing, very important, the ranking outcomes, because you have the two lists. You have the provisional list and you have the final list. Okay, and you should know the meaning of these two classification. So there are two classification for the ranking. Okay, first is the provisional one. Okay, and second is the definite classification. So first is like the provisional thing, and second definite like is the final classification. Okay, so in the provisional classification you will see there will be two type of students. One will be the eligible and one will be the excludes. Okay, eligible will be the one who will be who fulfill all the requirements, that is the income requirement and everything, and the documents are up to date. Okay, so they are eligible for scholarship, but you have to wait for the final publication list. That is the you have to wait for the definite classification list. Okay, now if it's written excludes means that you don't meet the requirements of the scholarship documents or anything like that, and you have like 1 month of time to put a complaint, okay, for your result. Second is the definite classification. The definite classification is you will find three different names. One will be the winner, second will be the eligible, and third will be the excludes. Okay, winner will be the one who has won the scholarship. That person will get the scholarship amount, will get the accommodation if they have applied, and they will get the free meal. Okay, if you are eligible, okay, eligible also means that you fulfill all the requirements, your document is up to date, everything is that, but only because the fund was exhausted you won't receive the scholarship amount. Okay, but it may happen that if you are eligible but not the winner, you may get the free food meal and you may get the scholarship but not the scholarship amount in cash. Okay, now for the person who are excluded, they don't have any chance now to get the scholarship. They are excluded, they won't get nothing, no benefits. Okay, so these are the meanings. This is how they publish the ranking list. Okay, so I hope I have covered each and every topic in this video. If you want to check the another scholarship as well, you can go and check the Lazar Disco scholarship, and you can check my document series, you can check my scholarship series, you can check my students life in Italy series. And recently I've been doing this English job, and presently I am in my host family's house, and I'll be going tomorrow to Milan. I'll be shooting for University of Milan, Apostille, Milano. After that I'll go to Pisa. If you want to know about the accommodation, how it is, if you want to know about the Italian family and all these details, you can watch my previous videos as well. And I'll be putting video also on the visa documents that you need. If you have any feedbacks, any suggestions, you can always comment to me below. And if you want to know anything more, if you have any confusion in this video, you can ask me now immediately, no problem. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe to my channel and help in achieving 10,000 subscribers. And if you have any urgency or any important things to ask from me, you can be the member of the channel of the Travel with Meg. Being the member of the channel is different from subscribing the channel, because for member you need to pay, but the amount is very minimal, and the benefits you will receive, I'm sure you will get a lot of benefits from it. So you can speak with me on Skype, you can have chat with me on Telegram. Okay, you can have urgent questions and I can reply you within 5 hours. Okay, so you will get a lot of benefits at a very small amount. Okay, so if you have any doubt, you can always comment to me below. You can ask me also question on Instagram, but usually I don't reply every time on Instagram. But if you follow me on Instagram, you can see the everyday thing that I do, because there are so many small things which I'm unable to upload a video on YouTube. So I do it through reels, through through IGTV, through my status. Like if I visit some university, I can make a reel on that instead of making a video. Or any notifications, any news, I always put on Instagram. Okay, so guys, thank you so much for watching Travel with Meg. Bye bye, ciao ciao.